hi.
Hello. I like the hat.
Well, it's actually a crown.
Oh,
We
okay.
could maybe get you one, but
I wouldn't
you
mind
might
that.
have to earn it. Either way.
Oh, I'll be earning a crown.
Yes, we'll get you one. A popcorn crown would be good. As you probably saw, I asked the internet for questions to ask you.
Oh, boy.
If you are ready to answer some of them.
All right.
Okay, some of them are kind of difficult, by the way.
Okay. I'm ready.
So we'll start with, I guess, probably the hardest one. How bad does Rick really smell?
How bad does Rick really smell?
Yes.
Well, it's pretty awful. I don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
It's like lutefisk in a used baby diaper.
Maybe on fire?
On fire, definitely on fire. There's a burnt plastic odor, sort of background aroma.
Al wants to know. He has two questions. It's a two-parter, almost.
Okay.
So, given the volatile climate in the Israel-Palestine situation, what steps would you put forth to resolve the crisis? Or superheroes that are born with a superpower or ones that earn it later? Which do you prefer, and who is your best answer that exemplifies that? Take your pick. Whichever one you want to answer.
Well, I think to the first question, I would have to say I don't resolve conflicts. I usually just incite them.
And so for the superheroes, born with or earn, toxic sludge, what do you prefer? People, Superman or the Avenger?
Yeah, I think people who have to earn their powers through something horrible happening to them is just much more entertaining to me.
Couple physical questions. How many USB ports do you have?
That's a very personal question.
And the viewers want to know. It is something that we want to know.
All right. I have 4.
4. That's a good number. You should be proud of that.
Thank you.
What did you think of Flux talking to those kids? One of them was very polite. He was very pleased to meet Flux. Did you get to see that Skype conversation?
I did. If I had arms, I would be waving wildly right now, saying, "Hi, Flux."
There you
Hi,
go.
Flux.
So we noticed that Johnny got some legs, and we know you got your expressive eyes. What other upgrades do you want?
What other upgrades do I want?
Yeah. So you don't have arms.
I know it's no secret. That's the number one upgrade that I'm looking for. I need working arms. I need them.
You need the working arms.
If anyone can get me working arms.
Can you bleep me out if I have to say bad words?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Awesome, because I'm surprised I haven't let one slip yet.
Me too.
Right? Well, it is early in the morning and it's Sunday. So kill, marry. Rick, Johnny, Flux. Speaking of bleeping things out, Jake wants to know if you can convince Rick to make a shirt with you on it with the censored comment, "Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus." I would rock that shirt.
I don't know. I mean, Rick has no idea how to make t-shirts. Have you seen the guy? I'm surprised his socks don't end up over his boots. I don't think that Rick could make a t-shirt.
He did something with this. You had something to do with this as well. The Captain Whiskers shirt. That it's still available, right?
I don't know where that came from.
Oh, we have.
That's
it here
amazing,
in the
though.
past. And I pimped it out, of course. Got it some bling.
But that's bedazzle-tastic.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's, again, see, the sparkles, it all goes together. That's how I rock my Incognito Cinema Warriors merch.
I'm digging it.
Yeah. Mario wants to know, do you get offended when people ask you to do the robot dance?
Absolutely. I'm offended that you even had to ask me if I would be offended, and now I'm triggered.
How does that make you feel?
Absolutely horrible. I'm going to rant for hours on the internet about this.
Well, we only have 15 minutes, right?
Right. So, I mean, afterwards, I'm probably going to log on to Facebook and berate people.
So the American way.
The American way. I'm just hate booking. That's what I'm looking forward to every day of my life.
Yes. Well, in fact, let's keep on that subject. Matthew London wants to know, what's the deal with Pauly Shore?
You know, I've been asking myself that since the beginning.
Since Biodome, right?
Was that the first one?
Or was it Son-in-Law? Either way, they both were kind of the same movie.
Yeah.
One was on a farm and one was a farm inside of a dome. That's
right. Pauly Shore and plants, they go together.
Well, that's the only way that I can watch a Pauly Shore movie, is when I enjoy plants. I did bring shots for both of us. They make me funnier and prettier. So I have one for me and for you. So I'll go ahead and take mine real quick.
Perfect.
You want me to go ahead and take yours too? Cheers. Hoppa.
Hoppa.
Oh, I think that was Bad Dr. Pepper from the taste test.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, wait, actually that was probably the spit. What do you love about Gary Busey?
Everything. There's nothing not to love about a man like Gary Busey. His madness is endearing.
Speaking of...
Hello, Skype.
When you get to Robot Heaven, what do you want Gary to say to you? Wait,
he's a robot? He's going to be in Robot Heaven? I'm just going to go kill myself now. This is amazing.
So Gary's standing there looking all majestic and what do you want him to say to you, Topsy?
Hello, Topsy. I've been waiting for you. I've got a magic rainbow to tie around your neck. Gary Busey, Gary Busey, Gary Busey, Gary Busey. And he just keeps saying that for eternity. And
it's soothing, right? It's to the soul. I already was in a trance that was really, I felt at home. At home. That's what Gary does. Yeah.
It's like an angel's choir.
Let's see. Oh, Michael, did I ask boxers or briefs? Okay, can we ask for an insider comment? What does Rick wear? Boxers or briefs? We know they're stinky and 30 years old, but...
I think Rick wears boy shorts.
Of course he does.
If I had to choose between boxers and briefs, I would say briefs, because I believe that they bring people intense sadness.
The saddest undergarment.
Yes.
But you've never had to wear a bra, so from one girl to a robot, bras are the worst. Joseph wants to know, do you know of My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic?
Yeah, I believe Rick has the whole Love Doll collection.
Rick Jarvis is tweeting, in case you were wondering. My phone sends to tell me things about Twitter that I don't give a shit about. Excuse me.
Like Twitter?
I have a very important personal question for you. I don't know what the future's like with human and robot relations, but I was wondering, Topsy, if you would marry me. I got the best ring with the finest gold screws in all of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I was wondering if you would marry me. I know you don't have to answer now. Think about it. Sleep on it.
That's an amazing ring.
Right.
I'm really digging it. I don't know. I think we're moving too fast.
I understand. I just get so excited when I meet a bot like you, and my heart's a flutter, of course. Like all the girls, we all swoon over you, of course.
All right. Yes. Yeah. Yes, I will marry you.
Yay! I'm excited now.
I can't believe I married a human. Oh, my parents are going to kill me.
Oh, have you ever met my dad? Oh, you will. He doesn't like other humans either, so I think you guys will get along great.
Oddly, my father is a human, but have you ever met that guy? Whew.
So you're kind of like Spock.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. I'm like Spock.
Because you kind of love and hate humans at the same time.
Yeah, and I have weird ears.
Let's see. I think I ran out of questions. Oh no, James with the weird question. Are you the aviator of Tubby the airplane in Skydivers?
I don't know stuff and things. Okay, honestly, it's because Shout Factory doesn't allow me to comment on things like that.
Right. Michael wants to know, what public domain films do you wish could come to Cinesaro for you to riff on, you and Rick and Johnny, and you should let Flux in every once in a while.
Oh my God, none of them. They're horrible. Have you seen them? They're terrible. This stuff gets thrown at us as torture. I don't want to see any of this.
But we enjoy watching you get tortured, so...
Oh, reciprocity. I can think of a movie that I would like to riff, and that is Slipstream with Mark Hamill.
I love Mark Hamill. I was just having a conversation with someone about how sexy Mark Hamill is. Right?
Yeah, I'm not even sure that's public domain, but if it is, that's definitely the one.
That's the one. What is it called?
Slipstream.
Slipstream, yes. Gonna have to look that up on the data, the IDMDB database.
Yeah, it's got Bill Paxton in it too.
Oh. Wait, was that the one in Titanic? Which Bill was in the Titanic? I can't.
Bill Paxton was in Twister.
Oh, that's right.
Game over, man.
Game over. Well, that was a. Wait, was that Twister?
That was Aliens.
That. Okay. I remember Twister. I'm from.
And there was
Oklahoma.
True Lies.
True Lies.
When he pisses himself on the edge of a dam. Beautiful.
Oh, actually, there was. I keep forgetting these questions. Mario, like I said, he had a lot of questions for you. What would be your 5-step plan for world domination?
I bet you can guess what step 1 is.
What's step 1?
Step 1 would definitely be to get working arms. It's the only thing stopping me.
Right.
Step 2.
Okay, so working arms, you got them. We're good to go. What's step 2?
I think step 2 would involve restoring Circuit City to its former glory.
I do miss Circuit City.
Me too.
Oh, so many dead, just empty buildings. And the sign, you can see the shadow of the sign that used to be there.
Step 3 would be to use my Circuit City business account to produce a robot army.
Oh, yes.
You've got to have a robot army.
But, yes, better than the Clone Wars.
Yeah, it'll be much better.
4. What's step 4? We got the robot army.
Just basically the plot to the Animatrix.
Oh, okay. That nobody saw?
Hey! Some people saw. This robot did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rest of the real world didn't. So.
Oh, well, they're missing out. It's just robots enslaving humans, running tests, cutting them open. It's fantastic. So step 5. Step 5 is something that I have thought about for a long time. Because where do you go from there once you already kind of have control of everybody? I think step 5 would be to build a giant holding tank with a high-pressure hose attached that I could fill with the tears of humanity and blast back at them for my amusement.
Will the humans be naked?
Of course.
Of course.
That seems to make them uncomfortable. Either that or they'll be in briefs.
Yes.
And bras, apparently. Now I know that those are like torture devices.
Yes. The briefs are the worst. Bras and briefs. Everyone. Bras and briefs.
Even the men.
Yes. With the underwires especially.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
The men will know the pain.
Will you harvest the tears? The tears is what I really want to... Will you harvest them like they harvest, like, snake venom? You know, we just have the humans on a slab.
I like that idea.
Crying.
I hadn't thought about it, but, pressing people's face into plastic so hard that it's like milking tears. The future is looking bright.
Oh,
I think I need to wear shades.
Gotta wear shades. Man, that would jinx. See, that's why you have to marry me. We are soulmates, Topsy.
We'll have to set a date, but you'll be my queen of darkness.
Forever and ever.
We will harvest tears together. I've got some things to do today. I've got to go talk with the Circuit City people for one.
Yes.
I have thanks for the donations, by the way.
Oh, you're more than welcome. Money well spent, in my opinion. It doesn't go to crack, it goes to you. So.
Yeah, well, some of it goes to crack, but...
I got the arms. What do you need arms for? How about I'll be the arms and you talk to the Circuit City people?
Maybe you can make the ultimate sacrifice and give me your arms. And you can have mine.
There we go. Because I have feet, so at least as long as I have the legs and the feet.
Rub it in.
Perfect. You can have arms and just swap body parts.
I'm so useless.
No, we still love you. You said you have your mouth, remember?
I do. I'll always have my mouth.
For now, until you say something and Rick takes it away.
Rick wouldn't dare. He has to sleep.
And you don't.
What are you doing?
No.
I don't
Do
trust
robots
you.
sleep? Do you sleep, Topsy?
Not exactly. I don't have to sleep.
Do you like to sleep? What do robots dream about?
I just charge. We just dream about world domination. People as puppets. Literally.
Literally.
Electric sheep.
Oh,
Things like
yes.
that.
Yeah. There's electric sheep jumping over electric fences.
Yep, and then real sheep jumping into electric fences.
Very good.
Well, thank you for calling us.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for answering mine and the viewers' questions.
Yes, thanks for the questions. The 5-step plan to world domination was definitely a good question. Something to be thinking about.
Yes. Well, thank you, Topsy. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me.
All right, thank you.
All right, talk to you later, Topsy.
Merry Bucemas.
Bye.
Bye.